Lesson 182. I will be still a moment and go home. This world, this egoic world of perception and time. So this world you seem to live in is not home to you. And somewhere in your mind, you know that this is true. What is this? That the world you seem to live in is not your home. So this world is true. A memory of home in heaven, a memory of home in heaven keeps haunting you as if there were a place that calls you to return. Although you do not recognize the voice nor what it is the voice reminds you of, yet still you feel an alien here. From somewhere, it seems like you came from somewhere all unknown. Nothing is so definite here. Nothing is so definite that you could say with certainty you are an exile here. Yet a persistent feeling. You've got a persistent feeling. Sometimes not more than a tiny throb. At other times hardly remembered, actively dismissed, but surely to return to mind again. There is a, persistent feeling deep in your heart, a longing for something, some like longing for eternity. A persistent feeling is there, is irresistible feeling. You can't deny you have it. No one but knows. So here everyone knows here. Okay, whereof we speak. So no one but knows whereof we speak. Yes, some try to put by their fear, their suffering. They just want to, take it out. I mean, put it aside. Their suffering. We are all suffering because we all feel homeless. Okay, so everyone, no one but knows whereof we speak, and then yet some try to put by their suffering in games. Everyone is in game. They play to occupy their time and to keep their sadness from them, okay, from the suffering. They just want to keep out their sadness, their suffering. Others will deny that they are sad and they do not recognize their tears at all. Still others will maintain that what we speak of about this home, right, is an illusion and not to be considered more than but a dream. What are you talking about? You are speaking nonsense. Some people say that. Yet, who, in simple honesty, without defenselessness and self deception, would deny that he understands the words we speak? What are we speaking? We are speaking that we don't feel this world is our true home. We don't feel this home. I'm sorry, we don't feel that this world is our true home. So who in simple, honest, if we are really simple, without defensiveness and self-deceptions, who in simple honesty, without defensiveness and self-deception, would deny that he understands the words we speak? We speak today for everyone who walks this world. Everyone. For he is not at home. Everyone is not at home. He goes uncertainly about in endless search for his true home, seeking in darkness what he cannot find. He cannot find his true home here on earth. He can't. Not recognizing, what it is he seeks. He doesn't know what it is he's seeking, but he keep on seeking, seeking, seeking. 1,000 homes he makes, and yet none contents his restless mind. He does not understand he builds in vain the home he seeks. So here, everyone is seeking the home, the true home, because we came from home in heaven. Our true home is in heaven. And the home he seeks cannot be made by him. The true home he seeks cannot be made by his egoic split mind. There is no substitute for heaven. So here, the home and heaven is now equivalent. All we ever made was hell. Everything that we have made with our egoic split mind was hell. Perhaps you think that it is your childhood home that you would find again. The childhood of your body at its place of a shelter, or a memory now so distorted that you merely hold a picture of a past that never happened. Yet there is a child in you. Here C is a capital C. So this child is the Christ nature in us, that is the Son of God, and also that is our big self. So there is a child in you who seeks his father's house and knows that he is alien here. So everyone has a Christ nature in them. So this childhood is eternal. This childhood, this Christ nature, this self is eternal with an innocence that will endure forever. With an innocence that will endure forever. Where this child shall go is holy ground. And it is his holiness, the holiness of Christ, that lights up heaven and that brings the light to earth, the pure reflection of the light above. So he lights up the heaven, his holiness lights up the heaven, and his holiness brings to earth the pure reflection of the light above, wherein are earth and heaven joined as one. It is this child in you who your father knows as his own son. It is this child who knows his father. He desires to go home. This child in us desires to go home so deeply, so unceasingly. So his voice cries unto you to let him rest a while. He does not ask for more than just a few instants of respite. Just an interval in which he can return to breathe again the holy air that fills his father's house. So you are his home as well. So heaven is his home, and also you are his home, the home of Christ. And Christ will return. Yes, he will take time to breathe the holy air, and then he will return to this egoic world. But give him just a little time to be himself within the peace that is his home, resting in silence and in peace and love. This child in you needs your protection. This child, he is far from home. He is so little that he seems so easily shut out. So his tiny voice so readily obscured, his calls for help almost unheard amid the grating sounds and harsh and rasping noises of the world. Yet he does know that in you still abides his sure protection. Wow, what a statement. Christ still knows for sure that in us still abides his sure protection. His sure protection still abides in us. You will fail him not. We are not going to fail him. You will fail him not. He will go home and you along with him. This child is your defenselessness and your strength. This child, Christ in you, is your defenselessness and your strength. He trusts in you. That's why he came here to this egoic world, into you, because he knew that you would not fail. He whispers of his home unceasingly to you. He whispers of his home, heaven, unceasingly to you, in us, in you. And he would bring you back with him, that he himself might stay, not return again, where he does not belong, and where he lives as an outcast in a world of alien thoughts. In this egoic world, he lives as an outcast because this world is like a world of alien thoughts. His patience has no limits. He will wait until you hear his gentle voice within you, calling you to let him go in peace along with you to where he is at home and you with him. When you are still an instant, when the world recedes from you, when valueless ideas cease to have value in your restless mind, then you will hear his voice. So here Jesus saying that when are we going to hear his voice? When you are still an instant, when the world recedes from you, when valueless ideas cease to have value in your restless mind, then you will hear his voice. So poignantly he calls to you that you will not resist him no longer. And in that instant, he will take you to his home, and you will stay with him in perfect stillness, silent and at peace, beyond all words, untouched by fear and doubt, sublimely certain that you are at home. Rest with him frequently today. He was willing to become a little child that you might learn of him how strong is he, who comes without defenses, offering only love's messages to those who think he is their enemy. This is amazing. He only offers love messages to those who think Christ is their enemy, right? And he holds the might of heaven in his hand. He holds the might of heaven in his hand, and yet he calls them. Who is them? Those who think Christ is their enemy. He calls them friends and gives his strength to them so that they may see he would like to be their friend to them, a friend to them. He asks, but they protect him. He only asks, please protect me. Protect me. For his home is far away, and he will not return to his home, to it alone, to his home, heaven alone. He's not going to, this child in us is not going to go home alone. He will take us with him. Christ is reborn as but a little child. Each time a wanderer would leave his home. Each time a wanderer would leave his home. For he, who is he? He is a wanderer who leave his home, must learn that what he would protect, what he would like to protect is but this child. He must learn that what he would like to protect is this child. This child comes defenseless, and who is protected by defenselessness. This child in us, this Christ in us, is protected by defenselessness. Go home with him from time to time today. You are as much an alien here as he. Take time today to lay aside your shield of defense, which profits nothing. And take time today to lay down the spear and sword you raised, your attack. You just lay down your attacks. And then against an enemy without existence. We are just, making attacks against enemy that does not exist, right? An enemy without existence. Christ has called you friend and brother. Christ has called us his friend and brother. He has even come to you to ask for your help in letting him go home, completed and completely. So we need to let him go home completed and completely. He has come as does a little child who must beseech his father for protection and for love. He rules the universe. And yet he asks unceasingly that you return with him and take illusions as your gods no more. You have not lost your innocence. You have not lost your innocence. It is for this you yearn. We yearn for this innocence. We have not lost this innocence. This is your heart's desire. This is the voice you hear, and this is the call which cannot be denied. The Holy Child remains with you. His home is yours. Today he gives you his defenselessness. Today he gives you his defenselessness. And you accept it in exchange for all the toys of battle you have made. And now the way is open, and the journey has an end in sight at last. Be still a moment and go home with him, and be at peace a while.